How you doing? This is a process on how to redo your own cabinets. These cabinets, of course, they're all wood, so they're very good wood. They're not compressed. They're not how you call it, plywood. They're real oak wood. As you see how they look, they were not looking so nice. This is the before, but be mindful. There's stripper on this for like 20 minutes already, and as you see, he puts the stripper on it. That's the second coat he's putting on that one. He puts the second coat, but then he passes the plastic scrapers through it, and he collects all the stripper onto the rag, which is really messy. Be mindful, wear gloves when messing with these. This is the stripper right here. You buy it at Lowe's or Home Depot, and after you use the stripper, you're gonna need that after wash. After you do the stripping to your likings, you know. This is 20 minutes. These already were stripped once, and he added more stripper to them. You already passed the plastic strip binders. You see how much lighter it looks, and how it starts to take the stain out, the old stain. Okay. See, now this is the first ones. They have it. No, these already been stripped once. This one hasn't been. You see how darker it is, and how lighter this one is, because the chemical is already removing the thing. You're gonna need a brush, a container to put the stripper. You're gonna need the gloves, plastic scraper, and bronze and plastic brush for when you do the other process, which is after doing the stripping 2 times around to your liking. You're gonna use this after wash. You're gonna put it on with the brush. And you're gonna pass it all through the wood. After you put the after wash, you let it sit, the after wash, and you let it dry.
I'm gonna show you the process because you have to like rinse it.
Oh, so it's like a rinsing process, because then you're gonna let the wood sit for a day before taking how you call that the
Stain.
no on the wire brush. What is it that you use? The not sandpaper, wool, right? Wool, steel wool.
Steel wool over there. Look.
Yeah, he's gonna use the steel wool afterwards.
Number 0. You want to see the package on top? Get the package on top.
Oh, see, this is the steel wool you're gonna need when you buy also this in Lowe's. That's gonna be the process after you do the stripping, or the stripping. These are all the faces of all these drawers right here. These drawers right here were already touched one time with paint because they wasn't looking too good. So by the time they're done, I'm gonna show you on the next video the finished supply, the finished, how it comes out. All the faces came out of here, so he marks them, but he can know which face goes where. But they're completely painted one time around. He's gonna retouch them after 12 hours. You're gonna. This is the steel wool. This is the polyurethane that you're gonna put after you put this, which is the stain, the wood finish penetrating stain. You're gonna, whatever color you want to change your cabinets to, you get it according. This one is golden oak, 210B, and I'm gonna show you how they're gonna look after they're done with this. After they do the whole process, this is how they're gonna look. These are finished cabinets. These are the doors to the cabinets. But look how they look. You know, like brand new cherry wood, you see? These right here on this side have been touched with the polyurethane one time. When he did the staining on these cabinets, he put these little stencils that he made on the wood. You know those pins that you pin paper on the wall? You could put them onto the wood itself right here. You know, in little spots, and you're gonna stain the cabinet on one side. Then you turn it over, and you sit it on those little pins, and you stain the other side because this drips. You want to make sure. And here goes the handles. He sprayed these. These are not real brass, so he made them look like brass, you know. But you use gold spray paint. If you want them silver, you paint them silver. The ones in the kitchen that we have, those are brass, so he didn't have to do those. All he had to do with the steel wool and the stripper, he made them look brand new, also like these, but they're real brass. This is the finished supply. Be mindful when you work with this. Always wear gloves. Yo no estoy enseñando tu cara. And you have a piece of wood. You put plastic on it. You put the legs, and you create yourself your own working bench. Have a container, a brush. That right there is stripper, which he already added on that. It's set for 20 minutes, and look how how he's scraping it off. All that stain starts to come out. Start wiping it on the thing. This is the first time around on this one. After he does this process with the plastic scrapers, you see, that takes out all that old stain. This has already been scraped one time with the stripper, and he put more stripper on it, and they're sitting for 20 more minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, right? As he goes around, and then he scrapes them again. By the time they're done, they're gonna look. See how this one is light, and this one is. Well, this one is it's also been scraped. This one's been scraped. No, this one hasn't been scraped yet. You see how darker? And look at how much lighter this one looks. But by the time he gives this one the second, which this one has strip already, when he hits it again, it's gonna look even much lighter. And that's when you're gonna come and you're gonna put the stain on it, the wood finish stain. Then you're gonna let it dry for like 12 to 20 hours. Then you put the polyurethane. But before you add this wood finish, remember you're gonna hit it with the steel wool. After it dries, and he puts this on after wash, because after this process right here, he's gonna put on this after wash with this brush, and he's gonna scrub it real good, and then he's gonna wipe it out. It's like a rinsing process. It's gonna clean out the wood. Then you let it dry real good. Then you come, you pass the steel wool on it, go with the grain for better results, and then the stain and the polyurethane, and you will have those results over there. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you learned something, and this is how to save yourself some money on your own cabinets and not spending $15,000. All you're spending is a little time, work time, patience, maybe 3 or 4 days. You have all your cabinets done, and you save yourself a fortune, because you made these cabinets look better than those brand new cabinets that cost like $12,000, and you only spend maybe what, a top of $40 in chemicals, $40 to $50. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoy. Give me thumbs up if you like the video. I'll show you next video on how they came out. Thank you.